Hello everyone, welcome to Coding Techniques. In this video, we are going to see how to design a profile page. So this is a design which we are going to create right now. So I want to say a few things before I get started. So if you are watching this video for the first time, then there is a full series of tutorials which are available for creating this whole design of COVID-19 plasma application. So you can just go out there if you like, and if you don't want that, you just want to create the profile page, then you can just go ahead with that. And if you're a new user to this, and if you're new to this channel, then this is the profile page which we are creating, and there is a series of videos which I've already created to create this plasma application. The link is out there in the description below, and if you do not know how to create a new application, there is a link in the description below to create a new application, a video on which I have already made. So with this, let's start with our video. So in the previous video, I have already created the profile page, and those who are new, they can create a page called profile or any other page name which they like, and within that I'm going to perform all the operations. So let's go to our HTML, and out here I have already created this iron buttons on the start slot, alright, which is the menu button used to toggle it up. Will not work with that right now because I have already explained this in our previous video. So I'll just jump to the profile section from the side menu, and this is working fine. So out here, let's design it however we like. So I'll start with the iron content. I will not have any iron header, so I'll just remove it. Now within the iron content, I'll pass full screen to true, and within this I will work with the iron toolbar. I'll pass the color to primary. In fact, I can pass iron header also out here, but that's fine. Iron buttons, slot to be start. I'll pass iron button out here. Fill will be clear, or in fact, I can directly pass the iron menu button instead of doing anything else. Alright, and then I will have another button at the start, which is the back button. So iron back button will be there, and in fact I can pass it directly out here only in this manner. Alright, where I'm going to pass the default href to be /home, and then this one will be for the end buttons at the end portion, and I will have an iron button out there. Fill will be clear, and I'll name it as edit. Alright, let's check this out. There you go. You can see the side menu toggle button is there, and the back button is also there, which is redirecting me to the home page. Now out here also I need to pass the profile page, so I'll go out here. Well, this is not a part of the profile page design, but let me just do it. Just 1 second, just a minute. I'll pass the router link equals to /home, then profile, but this will not work. Why? Because in my home routing I do not have any profile route defined out here. So what I'll do is I'll simply copy it from here and paste it out here also, so that I can go from my home page also to that particular route in a stacked manner, and this will be alright. So now the error is gone and we are good to use it up. So if I click on this now, you can see it is redirecting me to the profile page, and if I just check this out, this is home/profile, which is good. So it is working nicely. Now in the profile page, this is good. What I'll do is, I don't want to show these two buttons all together. I want to pass some conditions out here. So in the ng on init, what am I going to do? I'll have the router to work with. So I'll pass public router from the @angular router. I will import it and inject it out here, and then I can simply use it out here in this manner. I'll show you. So I'll create a constant called data, which will be equals to this dot router dot URL. I can access the URL, and I'll split it by a slash. Now we can console the data if you want, and out here I'm simply going to check if it is data. If data at the array position 1 equals to home, I'll show you guys, don't worry. Then this dot back equals to true, otherwise this dot back equals to false, and I have to declare the back to be boolean out here. Alright, and let's make it a one-liner. That's fine. Now let's check the value of it if you have any doubt. So I'll just go back, and if I click on this button, alright, so if I click on the back button, I am out here, and if I go to the profile page again, this is showing up. Now what is the value that I'm getting out here is at the array position 1 I have home. Alright, now you can see the navigation is at the home because I am going from the home page, right? So now if I go from the menu, then you can see at the 1st position I have profile. So this is the condition which I want to apply. So out here what I will do, this menu button will occur if not back, that means back is false, and back button will occur if back is true. Alright, let's check it out. So now you can see we can only see one button out here, and the route is /profile. So I can directly navigate out here to the home page, and if I click on the profile, you can see the back button only. I don't see any other button. And if I try to swipe, you can see I can just navigate to the home page, nowhere else. So it's working nicely. That's great. Now let's work on the design of the profile page. Those who are watching only for the profile page, so please don't mind. Now after the toolbar, I will have an ion list. I'll pass a class of main header, and within that I will have an ion avatar. Within that I will pass the img src will be equals to assets /imgs /2.png. Now this image is already available in my assets folder. You can just check it out here. Alright, and you will get the image. You can just download my source code and copy that particular images into your assets folder in this particular manner, and then you will have the access of it. So what I'll do now, I'll just have this ion avatar within a div which I'm going to align to center. Alright, now let's work with this main header class. So this is the design which we are going to build right now. As you can see, the image is coming up. Now in the profile page as CSS, what am I going to do? At first I'll work with the ion content. All the text whichever is available out here, I'll pass the font family to that of Leto. And then I'll work with the main header, to which I'll pass a height of 25 VH, width to be 120%, background to be a linear gradient where I'm going to pass 90 degree. Then the variable, I'll pass the tertiary color. Now I have changed the default colors, so you can just check my source code and get the colors which I have defined in the variable.scss. And if you're watching the whole series, then you already know how I have created that. So you can just have these colors, these 3 colors I have changed, and I also have a white color available. Alright, fine. So where was I? Yeah. So the tertiary color will be 0%, then the primary color will be 100%. Yep, in this manner. Then I will also pass a box shadow of 0, 1 pixel, 10 pixel, and the color will be iron color light. Then I will have a border radius to this of 0, 0, 50%, 50% at the bottom left and bottom right. Then margin left to be around 4.5 VH in negative. Alright, now let's check the design. There you go, it is showing up out here. That's great. So we can see a nice design out here, and the border left I've given because otherwise it will not show up nicely. It will just move towards it will not be parallel. So if I just comment this up, I'll just wanted to show you how this actually works. You can see this is not nice. That is why I've given this margin left. So after this margin left, I am going to work with the div transform translate y to 2vh. Then I'll work with the ion avatar, to which I'll give width to be 15 vh, height to be 15 vh, background I'll pass the white color in this manner. Then I will pass margin bottom to be 5 pixel, and I will also have a border of 7 pixel solid, and the color it's gonna be dash dash iron color primary will be good. Now out here you can see a white line, right, which is not looking good. In order to avoid that, what I'll do, I'll change this iron list to iron grid actually, and after doing that, in the SCSS I will pass some margin top of say -5 pixels so that it can move upward, and the white border will get hidden because this is not a CSS, so I cannot remove it. Now you can see this border is removed and it's looking pretty nice. That's fine. Now after that, I will work with an iron row. ion row where I'm going to pass a class ion padding horizontal. Within that I'm going to pass the ion column of size 6. Within that I will have an ion item. The lines is none and the class will be ion text center. Within that I will have an ion icon. The name will be water, color will be primary, and then I will have an ion label where I'm going to pass a value or let's say 34, and in the p tag I'm going to pass the request. So similarly what I'll do is I'll copy this ion column and paste it one more time, and this time the name of the icon will be trophy. This will be 14, and so the number of times you have donated plasma, it is showing out here. So the number of times you have placed request for plasma is shown out here. Alright, now you can use this application for blood donation also actually, but I wanted to show you which is related to plasma right now. So let's design it up. So I'll go to the profile.scss, and out there after the main header I'm going to work with the ion row. So now in order to move this design at the top of this ion grid, what I'll do, I'll pass a margin top of -60 pixels, and then I'll design the ion column. Within that ion item, the width I'll give it 94%, margin to be auto, border to be 1 pixel solid, and the color will be light color, box shadow 1 pixel, variable, the color will be dark, which is already in my variable.scss. Now the border radius that I'm going to pass is 5 pixels. Let's check this out. So it is coming up, right? You can check it out here. Now I'll increase the height of my ion grid to let's say 28 VH. Now it is perfect because I need some spacing out here, right? Now it is looking pretty good, and this design is also working. Now we need to design our ion label. So in the ion label I'll pass font size to be 1.8 rem and font weight to be bold. Then I'll work with the p tag within that, pass a font size of 0.7 rem. Alright, and on the ion icon what I'll do, I'll pass a font size of 3 rem. Let's check this out. Now you can see this is looking pretty good and almost to the design which we wanted to build. Alright, now the next thing that I need to work with is an ion list. So let's do that. Now after this ion row I'll have an ion list within which I'm going to pass ion item. Within that I will have ion label. Then within that I'll pass ion text to depth in all of it. After that I'll pass a p tag, and within the p tag I'm going to again pass the ion text. The color will be dark and the name will be Nikhil Agarwal. Alright. Similarly, I'll copy this ion item and paste it 4 more times. Alright. And let's make the appropriate changes out here. So the phone number will be here, then 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Then I'll pass the email myk@xyz.com, any email. I'll pass any age. Let me pass any age. Alright, then the last one will be the address. So the current address, let me pass India. Nothing else I'm going to pass right now. So that's fine. So this is just for the display part. Alright. Now if you want to edit it up, you can just click on the edit button. You can pass some functionality, say like a model or something, or you can just simply change the design out here, have the input instead of the p tag, and you can just design it as you like. Alright. So it's just up to you guys how you want it to be done. So I'll just show you the display part. Now let's go to our SCSS and let's design it up as we like. So out here I'll scroll down. After the ion row I'll work with this ion list, ion item. I'll pass margin top of 1 VH. Then on the ion label what I'll do, I'll pass the font size to be 0.9 rem. And on the p tag within that I'll pass margin top of 5 pixel, font size to be 1.2 rem, and font weight to be bold. So this is the design which I'm looking for. Let's check it out how it looks like. Alright, so this is coming up and this is looking pretty good. Now if you want the lines to be full, then you can simply pass out here on the ion list, you can simply pass lines to full. Now you can see full lines are showing up and it is looking pretty nice. Alright, so transition is already, you have seen how good it is. So everything is done pretty nicely. Let's check it out in our other phones also how it looks like. Let me just reload it up. and it is looking pretty lovely. Let's check it in Galaxy S5 also, and that's pretty fine actually. Alright, let's check it out in the responsive format also. So now you can see this design is pretty responsive. Alright, we can see the tabs out here. If I click on it, we can go to the home page from here directly. If I click on the home page, you are back to the home page. So this is looking pretty awesome actually. Alright, now let's change this to the one which I already had. So we have successfully designed our profile page, and I hope you like the video. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done till now, and please do hit the like button and comment below if you have any query or any suggestions, and share it as much as you can. So with this, I will just wrap up this video out here. So stay tuned to the channel for the next video which is related to this series. So till then, thank you very much.